Hi, this is Dawn Olszewski and welcome to another episode of How'd You Do That. Today I'm going to give you some quick tips on how to make these balloons and attach them to your card so they look like they're kind of coming out from this little Happy Big Day sign. Now this is like a part 2 video of my pop-up card. The pop-up, the inside, isn't that cute, is on a separate video. So today, just the balloons, so let's get started. Okay, to get the color of our balloons, I took inspiration from the Birthday Basics paper, which is the paper I'm using on this card. And it has a wonderful variety of birthday images in here. And the colors that I'm using is Gumball Green, Summer Starfruit, as well as, the last one, I've got it right here, is Raspberry Ripple. This is one of the new in colors. Now I'm going to use the small oval punch to punch out the balloon shape. But to get the little area that is the tie-off on the balloon, we're going to use just some scrap paper and use that with our owl punch here. And we're just using the feet. How cute is that? Put this in, punch it out, and there we go. And all I'm going to do is just cut this in half. All right, and now I'm going to show you some tips for attaching it. I'm going to actually put my adhesive on the back of this. And you can see I'm using, this is our silicone craft mat, and I love it for using, when I'm using adhesive to put small pieces together. It really releases straight from that. So there we go, we got that on there. And you can see I've got a little bit of that owl hanging off the edge, no big deal. I'm just going to come in and I'm going to just trim that off. There we go. And there's my 3 balloons. Now here's the card ready to add some embellishments. Now this was Bermuda Bay in 8.5 by 5.5. The designer series paper again is from the Birthday Basics, and it is 5.5 by 1 3/4. And then of course this is 5.5 again in the Raspberry Ripple. That's my layer mat, and it is just 1/4 inch wider. That's the standard way to mat your thing, so that's 2 inches. Now, I've pre-stamped from the Chalk Talk bundle, which is a bundle that includes the stamp set and matching framelits. Aren't those cute? I've used this image right here, the Happy Big Day. That's probably one of my favorite ones out of there. So that was stamped in Raspberry Ripple and cut with the Chalk Top framelits. I've added a couple dimensionals here. We're going to set this aside just a little bit for now, and we're going to focus on our balloons and how to attach them to the greeting here. I have 3 pieces of 4-inch white Bakers Twine. Now what I want to do is I'm going to attach them to this piece first. So how I'm going to do that is use a dimensional. I'm going to, you want to make sure your positioning is right. So this is the way it would sit on the card. I want it on this side right here is where I'm going to attach it. So I'm going to flip it over, which means I'm attaching it over here. I know that sounds a little confusing, but it'll make sense. So we're going to take all 3 pieces. I'm going to attach them to a piece of, this is the Stampin' Dimensional. And I'm going to add it to the card like this. Okay, and before I do, oops, see, now I did it the wrong way. So I want to add it so that they peek out this way. And give it a good pressing. Alright, and I want to make sure they stay there. Okay, so now I'm ready to add this to my card. I'm going to put it about here because I want to see those balloons kind of come up here. And you'll see that they are really long. We're going to end up trimming them. Alright, so let's do this. Go ahead and add it to our card. Here we go. Alright, and now we are ready to kind of just position these out a little bit. There we go. Okay, so let's start with, we're going to start with this one. And I'm going to add a dimension on the back. And I want my paper snips handy as well, because what we're going to do is we're going to position this roughly about right here. Okay, and before I press it down all the way to the card, I just want to get the string attached. twine, I should say. And then we'll trim that off. And now I'm ready to tap it down. Now, I'm just going to gently press it, because if I want to kind of move things around after I get them all attached, then I have the ability to do that. So we're going to go ahead and do that with the next one. Let's get our string on here. And this one I want to come out a little bit longer. So it'll be right here. And I'll trim that off. There we go. Okay, and again, I'm just going to tap it down just ever so gently, and then I'll do the last one here. Okay, and this one probably will go about, let me position that here, about roughly right there. Put that down, put this on, pull it off, take off our excess twine. And there we go. Actually, that turned out just fine. I think I'll move this one just a tad. Lift it up there. There, how cute is that? Love those balloons. So let's go in and you can see what they look like there. And yes, it probably took just a little extra time to get those balloons positioned where I want it, but oh man, I think it's so worth it. It's so cute. So remember, if you want to see the inside of the card and how to put that together, I have a separate video called my pop-up presents video, so be sure to take a look at that. All right, thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed this, and be sure to stop by my blog at DOstampingwithDawn.com for lots more ideas and creative inspiration.